Will bow.
Clear the rubble. 75%.
Perfection.
Nailed it. Oh, cool. Ooh, what's this? Grenadier's gloves. -1 AP for the wearer. Grenades uses cost -1 AP. Enemies suffer +2 additional damage. Now, Abelard can throw grenades, right? What's he got on currently? Whenever the wearer of these gloves gets an injury or falls unconscious in combat, the allies gain 1 bonus to damage. Yeah, now let's swap those out for these. There we go. Cool.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Another letter? Anything new? Nope. Same as before. From behind closed doors, you hear the humming of primitive washing machines. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ship owned by House von Valancius arrived on footfall.
The world
Yes, I'm right here.
crumbles beneath my feet.
Can I get down there? I don't think I can, huh? Extermination Brigade Sergeant.
Intriguing.
Exterminator. Those guys sound pretty serious. Now, where was that? I'm sure there was something here.
Embrace true
Oh,
power.
activate the elevator. What's this? Oh, can I only do it? It's below, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
The world will bow.
So I have to get down somehow, but I guess not this way. Yeah, I'm sure there was somebody I could go and see down here.
Let's seize the opportunity.
No rules, no leaders. Yep. Send that one too.
I tread a path unexplored.
What do we have? Anything down here? No.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
What is this? Genter. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Sure. Why was there a trap there, though, if there's nothing else here? Interesting.
Intriguing.
When I could get to go to another asteroid.
Embrace true power. Ruinous favor prevails.
The array of rust, scratches, and ancient paint. The silhouettes of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly, in the past, this filthy sign was adorned with the proud name of the bureaucratic heart of the Imperium Empire. Of the entire Imperium, sorry. Adeptus Administratum.
Let's seize the opportunity.
The Martyr's Endurance. That sounds fun. So I don't know how to... I have to get down here somehow. But I'm not quite sure how to do that. Okay. So what is in here?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, tech use. Under the floor, we can see the remains of the void ship's life support systems. It seems that whoever dismantled the vessel decided to just leave it in place.
The world will bow.
Get lots of goods here, don't we? For free. And I like freebies.
I tread a path unexplored.
Operation successful.
Stuck on the plates are lumps of sawdust, toxic waste that is sometimes passed off as ordinary nutritious starch. Oh, amazing. Eat some nice sawdust, you know. What is this? Awareness 60.
The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Did you fail?
Embrace true
Why did you
power.
fail? Oh! What the? By the throne. That's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the Anvers. That's the one. I think he was from the Gaspalica. Well, his troubles are over now. Nobody seems to care.
Pay attention.
Dirty Sofa looks like it's as old as Footfall itself.
Intriguing.
Mastercrafted power maul. Bad.
The world trembles beneath my
I was hoping there'd be a bit more to that scene. What was the point of seeing that if we can't interact with him or anything? That's weird.
The world will bow.
Hmm. Ooh. The woman looks to be in her 40s and she's surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Looking for something specific, or buying or selling maybe? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Riser knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Grandpa Buckval says hello. Riser's face breaks into a broad smile. That old rascal. I thought he'd croaked in the mines a long time ago. But old man Buckval's still alive and kicking, you say? Me and him have been through a lot of interesting scrapes together. Oh, and all the weird and wonderful things we've acquired. Buckval wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him good in turn. Because of that, old Riser's going to give you a special discount. Oh, you gain a 5% discount on items from the Fellowship of the Void faction. Cool. Cool. Serrated Greatsword. Oh, wow. Okay, hello. 13 to 20 damage. It's only 5% armor penetration, though. Why is it so low? On a critical hit, the sword inflicts +1 stack of the laceration effect. For each stack of laceration, all attacks of this sword against the same target deal 10% increased damage. Wow. I mean, obviously we'll take it, right? Oh, my still can't get half of the stuff. Needle pistol. That's kind of cool. Swashbuckler cloak. Whenever a wearer has two melee weapons equipped, they gain +10% weapon skill. Interesting that you gain weapon skill bonus for having 2 melee weapons equipped. Oh no, weapon skill. No, I'm thinking of ballistic. Yeah, weapon skills. Okay. I was like, for a second, that doesn't make any sense. But then I figured it out, so I'm just being an idiot. Carnage. One-handed chain melee weapon. Oh, it's a chain axe. It's interesting. 17 to 27 damage. Cool. These are the people I was trying to find, so I found them. So how does this work exactly? This is only 5% armor penetration. Whereas this thing is 40. This thing hits like a train. So... yeah, I mean, look at how I stand with it. Are you telling me I shouldn't wear this thing? That thing's nuts. Is it saying that the hammer does more damage? It's saying up on the hammer, which isn't true. 11-17 versus 13 to 20? The only downside is obviously the penetration. I'm not going to be able to go through people that are heavily armored with the great swords. But what if I do that? And then I can swap and use the hammer when I need to go through heavy armored guys. And the thunder hammer when I need to go through... sorry, the sword when they're not armored. And the hammer when I do. Right? Because I don't see the point in having a Psyker at the moment. I don't use it. Like a Psyker weapon. I don't use it. Okay, let's try like this, see what happens. Some goods to pick up here. Right, there's some... oh, look. Awesome.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Right, there's some goods right here. Oh yeah, there they are.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Embrace true power.
Pick up those. Cool. Alright, what's this right here? It's like there's a little...
I tread a path unexplored.
there's a little square. Oh yeah, right there. Right down there. Right, I wonder if you can't get there then. Okay, cool. We may as well head back out. I think we're done.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Available quests now in the Shadow Quarters. Interesting. What is it? Although this particular quest is called Rot. That looked like it was available in a couple of zones. Oh.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Oh, I should better jump to my team. Question is, how do I get down there? It's only through my...
The world will bow.
So we have to figure out a way to get in here.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So what's the quests? These are all done. I have a stray. The atrium. Okay. It's worth taking a closer look at the belongings. Those killed by the Anvers and searching for other evidence. The Anva's brazen actions guarantee they will give themselves away sooner or later. Mention a location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Amescus. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. Wait, what? Note found on the body of Cinder. Mention a location. Apparently it's near the Adeptus Amescus. The turnoff is visible from the bar's entrance. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. This is the bar's entrance, I guess, right? Hmm. Visible from the bar's entrance. Hmm. Don't really get that. He's waiting for you to know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure some Gorka doesn't see where you're going. That looks so cool like this. Okay. You're seen from the Adeptus. See, Rot's also available from the Atrium. Let's try this one. Oops. Hi. What's this? The wearer is immune to burning. I'm already immune to burning. Also, whenever the wearer ends their turn, burning is removed from all adjacent allies.
Intriguing.
Could be potentially very good. Or 50% chance here, probably going to fail.
Failure stings.
These columns look too elegant for their surroundings. Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
No rules, no leaders. Same one as before. Okay.
Powers unseen uncover my
My
path.
success is an irrefutable certainty.
Oh. Use the cogitator. Why would I want to do this? Oh, cool.
Embrace true power.
That's good. Where are these goods? Ah, it's the letter. Yeah, no leaders, no rules, same one. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Aristocrat.
The Empress.
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Herald. Okay. Carnival Barker. Is that this guy? Dreadful Xeno. I like how they're called Dreadful Xenos. Not just Xenos, Dreadful Xenos. Arnold Barker. This young man is clearly making every effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes are practically new, and his hair is well groomed. What ruins his impression is the poorly scrubbed off oil stains from his leaky implant, and the fit of the jacket, which is clearly made for someone else. Come one, come all, see for yourself the best collection of live Xenos on footfall. Heretical. Press and hold the button that sends a jolt to the exhibits. I just walk up and I'm like, A buzzing electrical discharge pierces the captives' bodies, making them shake convulsively and scream in maddening pain. The man watches with approval at first, but when the smell of burnt meat begins to spread through the air, he glances at you with worry. My dear ma'am, everything is in moderation. Please kindly leave other citizens a chance to punish these Xenos for educational purposes. Do I push the button harder? Or do I release the button? Release the button. Those are good specimens, nice and loud. He laughs nervously. Yes, we made sure to catch the ones that were the most vocal. What kind of collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium. But right now, they're harmless. Our cages can withstand their rage, but I wouldn't recommend getting too close. Xenos succeeded. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants in makeup. The man's smile dims. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I will check the shipping list myself, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish-yellow hues. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative, precisely because billions of Imperium subjects have never encountered Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. That's what I was taught, and I can see that lesson was truthful. A dangerous form of entertainment. Xenos have no place among humans. Kill them all. Let's just leave.
The world will bow.
Punish the enemies of humanity. I can zap them some more.
The world
It's funny.
trembles beneath my feet.
I like how I can just take all these goods without anybody caring. I know I've just said that, but I still find it kind of funny that nobody seems to care that I'm just stealing all this stuff.
My path.
No rules, no leaders, nothing new. Use the cogitator. Bro. There we go. Good man.
Embrace true power. Predictable.
Nice.
Let's
So
see
what's behind
the
some of these
opportunity.
barriers? Why would I come up here? For the goods? I mean, I'm okay with it. Unyielding Vanguard boots. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain 40% bonus to resolve from the Unyielding Beacon ability, instead of the original bonus. Okay. What would the original bonus be? Each Vanguard each attack against the Vanguard grants them 1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each increases them resolve. Okay. I don't know why you would want to replace that.
I tread a path unexplored.
I guess some people do. Where did we unlock the last one? It was over here, wasn't it? Before we get too sidetracked, let's see what's up here. Jump over. Okay.
Perfection.
Searching is my observance.
Oh. What the? Was there a guy in that cupboard? Oh. Commanders with monocle. Whenever an ally under the effect of the voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals additional fellowship damage bonus. Oh, and a new sword. Another great sword. Oh, but it's better than the one I have because it has a 10% armor penetration. Most warriors prefer swords. They provide more flexibility on the battlefield. I get a 10% weapon parry and -10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. Welp. Looks like I found myself a new great sword. Boom. Better armor pen, better damage, just better. Add to cargo. Getting a lot of rubbish stored up. I'm glad I don't have any weight limit. I think that's fantastic. There we go. Sort by type, shall we? There. Nice. I want to get into a fight and test my new armor and weapon out.
Never doubt me.
The numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade. So that's the bad guys, right? Not the bad guys. That's the current like rebel group that's running around, the Anvers Gunsmith Guild. Hello. And now is our time. Yeah, okay, drag them from their beds.
The world will bow.
Same kind of stuff. What is here? The Legis Palace.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Who is this? Oh. The wares here are shoddy.
Embrace true power.
Could never... Uh-oh. The buzzing crowd has closed in on several harried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt. A massacre is about to take place. Just cut their throats already. Were they thinking letting that ship dock at footfall? They're all stricken. No cutting. If we get their blood on us, we'll be tainted too. Better burn them. Uh-oh. Why is there an arm in my screen? What is this? What is this arm doing here? Be quiet, you scoundrel. A priest clad in simple black raiment cuts through the crowd like a void ship crossing the sky. You dare pass judgment on others. What arrogance to think you have the right. Argenta stares. That starts at the sight of the elderly priest. That's Reverend... I don't even know how I'm supposed to say that. Hienomous? I'm surprised he's decided to intervene in a street quabble. Intervene. What's going on here? Several dozen gazes bore into you, and who are you supposed to be? I could be the rogue trader. I'm a concerned citizen, an armed one. I suggest you think well before giving me lip. The rabble-rouser gives you an appraising look. You've got a point there. I wonder if you can back it up. This guy's arm again. Why do I get his arm? Am I not allowed to see him? I don't understand. Silence. You must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anybody? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. See, I like the Doloroso better. Instead of whatever this name is. I'm just going to call him Doloroso. It's easier to say. And what's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death. We're not heretics. We're refugees. We swear it's on the Golden Throne. We serve the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Where were the protectors that were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors and heretics, the lot of them. The murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you, at the priest, at the wretched group huddling in the center. How tiring. Cassius had enough. The motley sea of colors that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear. Their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish black grief, but their words are transparent, as transparent as the ice that lies at the top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, so much as their nature. Interfering in this affair is hardly worthy of you or me. Coercion here at 64%. Address the refugee. Those are serious accusations you're spouting. I hope you have proof to back them up. Not at the rabble rousers. The people before you insult those instated by the throne and to be above them, and thus deserve death. Let's try coercion. All onlookers are to return to their homes immediately. The refugees can go to Dock Alpha Rio. I will speak to you later. Comply or face the consequences. Failed, damn it. And what makes you think we'll listen to you? Maybe you're one of them, here to help your heretic buddies. You better stay out of this, or we'll get you too. And you, Reverend, you can look away or whatever while we handle this. I hope you don't plan on letting this insult to your house slide. Attack. Dare oppose me? Seeing the crowd's attention is distracted, the refugees from Kiava Gamma make a run for the docks. That's good. Maybe I can go speak to them as well. This guy's hand again. Go on then. Wreak your depravity. The Emperor already sees all the rot and baseness that reign in your souls, and I place my hopes in his judgment.
Do you dare to look me in the eye?
You will fall!
You will fall. Are you sure about that? He didn't sound so convinced, did he? Alright, let's put Adira back here. This is kind of what I was looking for. I wanted to squish some people with my new weapon. Watch me get decimated. I'm actually right where I want to be. Range damage, over penetration, let's put it on these two.
Will do.
Then backline can be me and...
I'm not so sure. That is not my destiny.
There we go. Okay.
But of course.
Increase momentum here. Shield of the Emperor. I like how she has high intuition. I need to make sure her int's always high so she goes first as much as possible.
How dare you! Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Maybe.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Me? If you insist, my captain.
You enjoy that?
What a rush!
What the?
My resolve is unshaken.
That was 1 damage. How dare you?
Strike is a prayer.
I was going to say, destroy the weak's not been triggering because it's only a 25% chance, that's why.
I'll do it.
That makes sense.
My vow is deserved. Running my lyric override. Desire
There ya.
request approved.
Come on, I want to bash somebody.
Your efforts amuse me.
I'm going last. My int's not very good, apparently.
It will be done. Indeed. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Get him inside the zone. Yeah, now it's time to dance. Let's do it.
Guidance.
So how much does this... How much armor? This guy has 0% armor, so we're good, right?
Purpose guides me.
We just clobber this guy.
I will triumph.
Oh, you know, not bad.
I won't waste my time on
Oh,
that.
can I only go once? Why only once? Oh, because I'm crippled. Oh, yeah, okay.
One step closer.
See ya.
Ruin beckons.
How much armor am I on? 119%. Are you kidding me? 5 deflection, 119%. Wild. Wild. May as well just kill him, Adira. Yeah. Guy's dead anyway.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? To die with grace, at least.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I will not. Doubt is for
Do
the
it.
weak. None can escape the Emperor.
The price for your folly will be steep.
Good hustle, team.
I tread a path unexplored.
Nope, same one we've already seen about dragging them out of their beds.
I shall not be deterred.
Did you fail again? You failed again. Okay. Cool. That's fine. No problem. Didn't want to do it anyway. Let's just talk to Doloroso. The man with a face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone fixes a blinking eye, unblinking bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornments, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice, he says, "The Emperor protects." Throw him a couple of coins. A holy man, are you? Here, some alms for you. The Emperor protects, Reverend. But he protects only those who are pure of heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Be leery of this conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it into the embrace of pride, most degenerate. And you must be the young von Valancius. That name carries weight, and it is a burdensome one, for its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onwards, picking them along the way like ripe fruit, savouring their sweet poison? Heretical. Have no doubt in me, I am complete reprobate, and an inveterate miscreant whose existence is an affront to the Emperor. He studies you with a heavy gaze, then erupts into a fit of laughter, his voice so hoarse you fear his vocal cords are about to snap. Well, at least you're not lying to yourself. You are a filthy blasphemer and a blight in his eyes, as am I. As are we all. See, he's not understanding. I'm not joking, right? The Coronis expands, and there is no virtue here, only profaners steeped in villainy. He looks at Argenta, who is standing nearby. Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrimage fruitful? It was. Reverend, let it be known that to you that Theodora von Valancia's ship was attacked by the servants of the arch-enemy, who appalled the heart of any righteous soul. And not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a larger design. Reverend Doloroso, that's what I'm calling him. I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the von Valancia's dynasty from the forces of the arch-enemy. I am divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the Footfall Reliquary. Sister Argenta stood by my side during the assault on the ship, and I could use her assistance going forwards. He nods in thought. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall Reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival. I know what it is that calls you to follow the rogue trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. This guy's a bag of fun, huh? It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. But before you start on a path towards your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people of Footfall. They've brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters, the darkest corners where the Liege's wardens do not venture. Taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy serving the arch-enemy is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but I well know that evil lurks all around us, and I wish to see retribution. I will verify this rumor with great pleasure. I almost wish for the rumor to be true. My heart yearns for to battle some heretics. This is where I bid you goodbye, sister. Noble Schaefer, is there more you wish to ask me about? No. Thanks.
Intriguing.
That was good. That was for our... What the frick? That was for our Lady Argenta. Oh, we leveled up. Awesome. Some more goods here. Oh. Whoops. A low hum of voices quiets, a dozen gazes shift to you. First Mate Dagon, a tall man with a shaved head, is rubbing his hands together nervously. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put on airs of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... He glances at the scroll of his mechanical hand implant. Mistress Fidelio? Yes, that's me. All the guests have arrived. You are the last on the list, and we couldn't well start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Play along. Of course, I'm Fidelio. Please, we can talk later. Chaplain is about to begin. What is this tomfoolery? Abelard, you break my cover, I will slap you. Swear to God. Awareness, look around. The gathering you found yourself at seems refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations and attendees' clothes speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the Liege's residence. But you notice that most of the gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they are covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you, and some are clearly watching your every move, even though they are trying not to show it. I wonder who Fidelio is and why they cannot start proceedings until he or she appears. I think by the way that fellow with the list was talking about her, it's someone very important, but it's not a name I've heard before. I've never heard that name either. Okay, join the attendees. Lurk. Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. The most noble and unforgettable Master Bellardo. This loss. The fussy administratum clerk speaks in a strained voice, keeps peeking at the paper with text on it. His speech drags on and on, blending into a monotonous cascade of praises for the late Master Bellardo. Time passes 20 minutes, so let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the response of Master Bellardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. I now pass over to you, our most reverend chaplain. A formidable-looking man dressed in the attire of the ecclesiarchy missionary glares at the gathered crowd. And here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer. But if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in other words myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken. I wasn't referring to Mistress Fidelio. At least Dens himself wanted to see her at his funeral, but the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns his loss. What's funny here is, like, I'm the only one that's fake here, and it's like, conveniently enough, nobody seems to know who I am. Like, nobody seems to have seen this person before, so I'm kind of getting away with it. So go ahead, pray for Bellardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him, a fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. Without another word, the chaplain makes a sign of the Aquila, and pointedly turns away from the attendees. Okay.
Duty prevails.
What's on the drinks? There seems an odd smell. It seems very likely that the drink has been poisoned. Whoever prepared the body of the grey-haired man lying in a coffin did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Now, the last time we found someone that looked alive in their coffin turned out to be not so dead, right? Abelard maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns, peers at it with suspicion. Albie, this is quite the meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. 50% chance to take a look at the deceased. Succeeded. The implants left in the deceased body speak of his high standing. Expensive tech is typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid his fate. This fate. Abelard, you know this man? I would tell you about all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper at a funeral. This, your ladyship, is Jerrycan Dens. Known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Corona's expanse. They nicknamed him Jerrycan for his habit of having a jug or two of Promethium on hand. He did love burning things. Oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when the news came of his latest attack. Well, there was a time when the sight of Jerrycan in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally. By the throne I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now I don't know. No more jumping into the warp. No more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, you old beast. Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? This is very grand for a pirate's funeral. Is this normal on Footfall? Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't unscrupulous as to honour pirate scum a few paces away from the Liege's residence. But no one has heard of Dens. For so many decades, I barely recognise him myself. And I've seen his face on Picts a fair few times back then. I assume when he retired and started a more or less honest life under a new name. What was it they were calling him, Master Bellado? Now I remember. The Reverend mentioned the name Master Bellado was one of the biggest donors at the temple. Interesting. So he was a pirate, decided to not to be a pirate. The words among the party praise deceased, a fresh entry stands out, repentance, with a signature underneath, FID. The letters are crabbed and barely legible. Let's take this opportunity to level up. Offensive stance. The Vanguard gains, it costs me 2 AP. The Vanguard gains, and it's only until my next turn. It gives me a % parry until my next turn. Whenever the Vanguard parries an enemy's attack, oh, they immediately attack with opportunity. Okay. Wall of Rockcrete. The Vanguard and all the allies in a 3-cell radius around them gain temporary wounds. All allies affected gain minus 50% less damage from the next attack. That's quite nice, but it's 2 AP again. I need to spend less AP, not more. Till the start of their next turn, the Vanguard gains damage deflection against ranged attacks equal to the number of unyielding beacon stacks. It's quite cool. Provocation. One enemy creature. The Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All the Vanguard allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy may make an attack of opportunity. Oh, it's okay. It's not great. Force distraction. The Vanguard chooses an ally. All enemies in a 3-cell radius around this ally must make a willpower resistance check. On a failed test, the Vanguard becomes their priority target. Ah. So I can, if they fail, they all have to hit me. Follow my lead. Till the start of their next turn, the Vanguard gains bonus armor penetration and bonus damage against enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard. Additionally, when the ability is cast, all allies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain the following ability until the start of the Vanguard's next turn. Following, which costs 0 AP and 2 MP. The character can move to any cell adjacent to the Vanguard without provoking attack of opportunity. It's not bad. I mean, Wall of Rockcrete's pretty good, but at 2 AP it's very expensive. So is Defensive Stance. I get 10 plus 2 times the number of unyielding beacon stacks % parry. Okay. The target ally immediately gains an extra turn. What do I need for this? Regenerational warp speed. Okay. Warp speed, I need Psi rating 2. Okay. Can I get that here? Ooh. Level 20? Oh my word. To get Psi rating 4, I need level 40? Damn. Okay. I don't think I need Santic powers. Right. But this is, I need Psi rating 3, Psi rating 2, and Psi rating 2 anyway, so I can't have these until at least level 20. So it's kind of sad. I was hoping to get a bit more psychic powers. Yeah. I mean, getting Biomancer would also be kind of fun. What am I going to go with here? I mean, Wall of Rockcrete would be nice, but at the same time, when am I going to use it that benefits me? Because it's 2 AP. Man, it's a lot of AP. You know, that's a lot of AP to use. False Distraction, I think, is pretty good. Although I'd like a straight up taunt ability if there was one. That'd be better. Yeah, I mean, Wall of Rockcrete is still quite nice. Bulwark. It's against ranged attacks, though. And that's just parry, which is, again, not terrible, but... You could take psychic power, get some more psychic powers. You know? Take some fire spells. Not quite sure if we'd want to, but we can. What if we could just set ourselves on fire and so everything that's in range of us gets set on fire, you know? Let's see. Heals themselves for the psychic power. The critically heal. Yeah, it's fine. Adrenaline Surge, yeah, but it's only once per combat, which is kind of eh. I want that one that gives me armor percentage, but it's like I can't get it for whatever reason. I mean, offensive psychic power stuff doesn't really work unless I take something actually offensive. I'm not using a force weapon right now. I don't know. There's not a lot to pick from here that really make that much difference to me at all. This kind of sucks. I mean, there's Combat Master and Swift Movements. They're both okay. Other than like a characteristic training, it feels like a bit of a waste though. It's power armor proficiency that we could pick up. But again, I haven't seen any power armor whatsoever. There's nothing really. There's nothing. And Sanguine Siphon could be quite good too. I kind of build up stacks, and then when I take damage, if the damage was lethal, the stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed to reduce the damage by 1 for each stack. Until either the stacks are all gone or the damage is no longer lethal. Which is quite nice, but... yeah, power armor I don't want to do right now because I don't see the benefit, honestly. I don't have any power armor right now. But where's heavy armor? Is the heavy armor one not here? Heavy weapon. The heavy armor one isn't here. Why is that? So So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.